To love about Christmas Day, not the least of which are the great NBA matchups we always get.
Oh, B.A., we've seen some Christmas classics over the years, haven't we? Something about playing on this holiday brings out the best in players and teams.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Olynyk in at the center position, filling out the middle. Fires the three, sinks it from distance.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Lyles. The three, Barrett. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Bogdanovic. And there's the screen. Here's the three. Gets the three ball to go.
And this is why Bogdanovic is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Pass to Barrett. Goes up on the wing. And he nails the jumper. Barrett's got 5.
Yeah, team effort pays off with a bucket. And nice work by Barrett using the pick to his advantage.
Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort against Bogdanovic. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Dort. Shot from the low post is good.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I asked Coach what the plan is for slowing down Jamal Murray. They said, honestly, it comes down to team defense. You need to be aware of where Jamal is at all times. He can light you up, but Murray also can dish it, so we have to be smart guarding him. Always a difficult task defending the talented Canadian Jamal Murray. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Murray. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. From outside the arc. First shot won't go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Jokic in the post. Dort defending. Good on the bucket.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
So both teams making some changes here. Here are the NBA's premier passing teams, the league leaders in assists.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Murray. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Six on the shot clock. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
In the mid-range, Murray can really make it happen now. He's just that versatile a scorer.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Drills it from deep. Bogdanovic has got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Brooks. Outside, Alexander Walker. 24 seconds left in the first. Down low. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Bogdanovich with it. He's got 6. 4-3. Gets the 3 to fall. 9 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The baskets were coming early and often in the. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Lugens Dort out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yet to see a basket. And that one drops.
Yeah, Brooks will just attack you without thinking anything of it.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Topic to the left wing. Now Jokic. Clark covers. Topic for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
The drive by Shai. And he buries his first look.
And Gilgeous-Alexander is so assertive on the drive, confident at finishing through contact.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Alexander Walker. It's Dort on the wing. Now here's Clark. Outside, Alexander Walker. Dort for 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, talk about a guy who made himself into a solid three-point shooter. Lou Dort.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Outside Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Bogdanovich. Jokic has got 8.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Jokic from downtown. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And while we can, let's bring up a list of the top scorers across the NBA in the past month. Nikola Jokic, 3rd.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. 40 seconds left in the first half. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Dort outside. Olynyk passes to Murray. Lyles a screen. Dort outside. From deep three-point land. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Outside Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. Doesn't go for him. And the first half now in the books. Up by 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Okay, fellas. Thanks for joining us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
From the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Jokic has got 13.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Jamal Murray out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Barrett in at small forward. Now here's Barrett. He's got 5. Lets the 3 fly. That shot is off. Pass to Jokic. Throw it down, Nikola.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Kelly Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Barrett in at the 3. Here's Olynyk, covered by Jokic. Here's Barrett. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. The fader. Jokic, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Murray, and it's Barrett in at the 3, the small forward. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates, and he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray.
Now here's Murray. R.J. Barrett out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
A minute 37 left in the third quarter here. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Now here's Murray. Pass to Barrett. Dort outside. Jokic grabs the board. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. To the left side wing. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Barrett. Dort outside. On the wing, Murray. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. He was all alone on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Jokic in the post, working on Olynyk. Launches it, nails it from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander over Bogdanovich. Good. He hits the jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And as we end the third quarter, a double. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers.
Come on, let's keep it going. The ball moving.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Teodosic in at the one. Fires from deep. SGA from distance.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Over to the left wing. Clark against Jokic. Off the window. It's good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Takes a 13-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Here's Goodrich. No good. Nice D from Alexander Walker. Shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
So both teams changing it up here. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Have to respect the tenacity. Gilgeous-Alexander isn't afraid of going straight at the defense on the drive.
Lyles, he's checked in for Dort. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Jokic with a screen on Barrett. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Barrett. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up from 15. No good that time. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. A minute 50 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Jokic. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
And Allie, thanks. SGA working through contact inside.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Fires the three. Nails it from three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And he gets the bucket.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Bogdanovich. The three hits a three-pointer.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Unloads from 13, and the shot goes.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Right through the D for the layup. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge
Facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. From deep three-point land. Pass to Kalathis. Papa Nicolau kicks to Antetokounmpo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks. from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He had 15 points last outing. And yes, it's good.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Now Schroeder, looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Wagner with a screen for Schroeder. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Kalathis. Buries it down low. And here's Schroeder. Wagner outside. Here's the drive, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo against Wagner. From the stripe. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Well, we've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough, or what? What a season.
Schroeder kicks to Wagner. Pass to Wagner. They set the pick. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Wagner able to get that one lined up from mid-range.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. It's hauled in by Giannis.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
On the wing, Giannis. The 10-footer. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Wagner outside. Schroeder outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to...
First quarter wrapping up here, and Clark, it's a tie ball game. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
They've got Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Bonga in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Papanikolaou. And here is Antetokounmpo. Right wing. Charalampopoulos. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Now, here's Washington. Hartenstein with it. Antetokounmpo defending. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his first bucket of the night.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Papanikolaou. Fires the three. Doesn't go for him. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's De Silva. Can't cash in from close range.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And now a look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month.
Well, over the last month, they've started to hit a high percentage of shots, and I think it's due primarily to great shot selection.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Drills the three-pointer. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
That's something Giannis wants to do, increase that percentage every year from beyond the arc.
Here's Wagner. Coathis grabs the board. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good. That would have tied it.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Lets a floater go. And that one's good. Wagner. 6 points for him. Wagner's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. .35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Schroeder finds Wagner from outside the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Launches a 3, drills it from outside.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking the page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
And some good action through the first 2. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, man. They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love. That'll do it for our show.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's De Silva. Antetokounmpo defending. Schroeder drills the elbow jumper. Schroeder's got his second bucket.
He's such a strong offensive player. Schroeder is capable of knocking down some mid-range shots if you give him some room.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Outside, out of the Kumbo. 4 on the shot clock. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points.
It's a good decision there. Giannis isn't easy to stick with, especially after the screen.
Takes the 3. De Silva with the bucket. 5 points in the game.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo, how the second half of the season has shaped up for him. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close to the paint. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before. Now Giannis is hot.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Calathes. It's good. This game is all even.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Pass to De Silva. Schroeder up top. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Schroeder's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
1:49 left here in the third quarter. Right side out of the Kumbo. Fades back. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And Giannis looking more and more comfortable each year operating from the mid-range.
Pass to Wagner. The 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. The shot by Papanikolaou, no good. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Schroeder looking over the floor. To the inside. For the lead. No good on the layup. Being an impressive 65% having their way with this defense. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 6.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Calathes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to Hartenstein. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's De Silva. No good from outside. For the lead, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Up 1. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from...
Got to get some stop. But right now
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Now Dorsey driving the lane, and the basket is good.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
They've got Wagner. He's out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Washington in at the point guard position. Pass to Dorsey. Down low. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And here's Wagner. Antetokounmpo defending. And that one's good. Wagner.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
Oh, what a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
Back to Antetokounmpo.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's off on the first.
Think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. I mean, this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. From 12 feet out, the shot misses.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
Papanikolaou dishes to Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the versatility that Giannis has out there is such a huge advantage to what they can do offensively. Saw that pick and roll well.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Going on the attack there. Great effort from Wagner.
That's good from Wagner.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis breezing right through that defense.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Bounce pass Wagner. Antetokounmpo on the double team. From past the arc, nailed from three-point land.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Wagner outside. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To take the lead. Can't get it to go. His fifth miss and 10 shots from the floor. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
29 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to De Silva. Now, here's Wagner. Not a lot of room. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And this guy has ice water in his veins. Wagner coming through in a big way.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
16 seconds left in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Here's Schroeder. Good! And that shot brings them to within just one. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Fires from way outside. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so they get the victory here at home. What a show they put on. Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg.
Some horrifying hoops on Halloween. You like that?
I do. That's pretty good, man. What could be scarier than losing on Halloween? Looks like a lot of the fans showed up with their Halloween spirit, so it should be fun for everyone choosing to spend their evening with us.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And here's Doncic outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Bogdanovic. From outside, off the mark. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Ali. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Jokic. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
Here's Chanchar. And here's Doncic. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 6 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Bogdanovic from long range. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, always ready to get off a 3 of his own. That last bucket was just added motivation for Bogdanovic.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. 1:57 left in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 6 for 3. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Jokic the screen. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Chanchar. Back to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Doncic. Going 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Jokic. And the layup falls. Jokic has got his second basket on the night.
And Jokic, a large human being coming at you with the head of steam.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And
those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
.59 seconds left in the first quarter here. Back to Dragic to end the run, and the layup is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Yes, it's good. Bogdanovic has got 5.
You like seeing Bogdanovic get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Bogdanovic against Dragic. There's the drive, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So both teams making some changes here, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Teodosic. There's 14 seconds left in the first. Inside, here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 1, and the second quarter is... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Here's Jovic. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Now here's Dragic. Defense right on him. Here's Teodosic. He's scoreless. Out left to the wing. Here's Jokic. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Back to Dragic. They set a pick. 6 on the shot clock. The layup off target. Here's Teodosic. Back to Jokic. Pass to Jovic. Right wing. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Jokic has gotten everything to go. 5 attempts, 5 makes. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Out to the wing. To the wing, right side. Here's Dragic. No good there, off the double clutch. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Teodosic. Over to the wing. Pass to Jokic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, what else can you do against Jokic but get as physical as possible defensively?
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
1:56 left to play in the half. Doncic outside. The 3-ball. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Pass to Jokic. The 3. And the 3-pointer goes. He has 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Luka, get off me.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
54 seconds left in the half. No good on the fadeaway.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Jokic. Lets it go from 14. The shot won't fall. Shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Dragic finds Doncic. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 14 points.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Now Jokic. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. Free throw drops for Jokic. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Jokic drops them both. So we conclude the first half. They lead by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You take a look at the home team. So far, they've had it pretty easy. All their games at home? Are you kidding me?
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the visiting team. And that's a wrap on half.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Outside Bogdanovic. Jokic, the screen. Pulls it. Bogdanovic, no good. Doncic outside. There's a screen.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. And here's Jokic. 14 points for him. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Second, Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Chanchar. Doncic outside. Whoa! Luka magic!
Whoa! Not known for showing off, Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow.
Let's go with a 3. It's not going to go for him. Shooting about 56% in this one. Doncic on the wing. Tipped.
Yeah, he tried to gain position but couldn't quite get there.
And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard
Timeout.
3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Chanchar. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Jokic. Jokic just out muscling the defense.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
Pass to Chanchar. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. Chanchar's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Jokic with it. Bogdanovich from long range. Drops in the 3. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in the game.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Chanchar. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Jokic the screen. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3. He's got 9.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The third quarter comes to a close. Up by 5. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Teodosic in at the one.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Jovic. Now here's Jokic. That's no good. Shooting 6 for 8 now. Shooting it well at 59%. Right wing. Connects on the 17-footer.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thanks, Allie. On defense, the visiting team. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. It's Jokic, high post. Shot clock at 5. Fader on the way. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Doncic passes to Chanchar. Doncic outside. They set the screen to tie it up. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
That one drops for him. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
Pass to Chanchar. Doncic with it. With the teardrop. No luck on that one.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Jokic missing. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. To take the lead. Another miss by Doncic. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, BA, and there's a chance to extend that right here.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Now here's Jokic. There's the 3. Bogdanovich from long range. And connects from downtown.
And Bogdan has played in big games before, and this experience translating into him being ready to take important shots.
52 seconds left in the fourth. Doncic outside. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Back to Jokic. Just 4 to shoot. Bogdanovich from long range. Chanchar with a rebound. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What do you think coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
To take the lead. He's off from 3. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
Absolutely need a three here.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
To take the lead. No good there. Shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Jokic in the post. Oh, Jokic, he's a handful down there. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting room.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the metronome-like consistency of Jokic, one reason he's a multiple-time league MVP.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Here's Doncic, gets the 14-footer to fall. Doncic has got 25 points.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Bogdanović from long range. Second chance shot. Oh, he nails it!
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Timeout, timeout. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And here's Doncic outside. Cash! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Over to the left wing. And they double up Jokic. He connects!
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. Doncic hits them both. Now Bogdanović. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy, and a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Doncic outside. Yes!
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game. Here's Doncic.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Out left to the wing. And buries it from deep. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Jokic in the post. Outside Bogdanovic. Off target from downtown. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. Well, and with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride on the line now. Doncic with it. Here comes Luka. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. Doncic has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Here's Jokic. Second shot opportunity. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
Well, the first guy you have to box out there, Nikola Jokic. That's just bad recognition.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Here's Jokic. Nails the baby hook. Jokic has got 28.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
It's Doncic with a drive. In transition. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Lets it go from 14. He connects. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Jokic. Outside Bogdanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Floats one. And it's in.
You can tell Bogdanovic is in an attacking mindset right now. Being aggressive and getting rewarded for it.
The visitors with the ball. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Missed it. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. From deep. Oh, my! What a shot! Oh, an enormous three-pointer! And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. For the win! Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Again, we're tied up as time runs out. We'll go to a third overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game. game of basketball. This has been. To the inside. Physical play by Joker to get the bucket.
Well, when Jokic gets it low, he's so hard to dislodge. You can bump him all you want, but it's usually no use.
And it's Doncic missing. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's Jokic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, as a defender, there's only so much you can do when Jokic gets the ball inside.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Doncic. Luka on the attack.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Bogdanovic. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Doncic. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
Here's Bogdanovic. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff. Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
And an intentional foul right there. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's Doncic.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
And he buries it.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Pass to Doncic. Takes a three. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And so they get the victory here at home. Unbelievable night. These teams just kept achieving new heights.
Just incredible. I mean, neither...
Richard, coming down the final stretch here, and a lot left to play for. If your team is on the cusp, man, you are holding on tight.
This is the stretch where you can make or break your season. Some teams find a gear that carries them from here to a championship. Others, they come up a little short, trying just a little too hard.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Barrett, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. Bounce pass onto Kumbo. Here's Kalathis. Launches it. Onto Kumbo. No good. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Tom Thibodeau. DA?
And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Barrett following the basket by Giannis. The shot from 20 feet away. Barrett, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And he makes the first. Dort, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Good on both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Onside, Barrett. Pass to Wiles. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Pass to Wiles. Outside, Dort. Barrett wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now, Antetokounmpo. And the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got 6. Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Now, here's Barrett. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. To the middle. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes that one.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Pass to Calathes. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. The tray. Offensive rebound. And he converts the layup.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dort misses. Gone 5 of 7 today so far. Now shooting to get this game underway. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. It's a 6-point game. Murray with it. No scoring in this one. Unloads from 13. Count that bucket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And so the first quarter is in the books. They're up by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one. And no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
They've got Clark. Lou Dort out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Shot from the low block. That one goes. Count it.
And he plays with swagger. And when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
The offensive rebound, Charalampopoulos, banked in off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. We've got Lou Dort, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And the shot goes down.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Inside, Olynyk with the steal. Now, here's Dort. He's guarded closely. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Dort. 1:51 left in the first half of the game. Olynyk sets a screen for Brooks. Clock at 4, and he gets the bucket. Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter.
And Brooks needs to keep taking and making those jumpers. It's only going to help his confidence.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. And so here's the home team. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Wiles. Outside, Barrett. To Wiles. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Kalathis. Barrett covering. Here's Papanikolaou. 6 to shoot. Now here's Giannis. Good! Giannis from deep.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Murray finds Brooks. To the wing on the left. Murray outside. Here's the 3. Cans it from downtown. Murray's got his second bucket tonight.
And that is how you respond. Murray knocking down one of his own from beyond.
And here is Antetokounmpo. His last outing, 16 points for him. They set the screen. Antetokounmpo through contact.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
You take a look at the visitors. They've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They're just letting scores go by.
Ole, ole, ole. And that is it for halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Pass to Papanikolaou. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. There's the pick. Goes up again. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. That they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
They've got R.J. Barrett. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Murray in at the 2. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Got his third basket of the night.
And let's be honest, Murray has never seen a shot he didn't like, especially these mid-range jumpers.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Lyles kicks to Barrett. That shot is off. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Rebound by Olynyk. Being impressively throughout at 62%. And then Murray with the jam.
Energy and activity. That's what Murray provides this team.
Pass to Calathes. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, covered by Lyles. And here is Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Lyles. And it falls over the rim and in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Pass to Barrett. Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. Misses the 3. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one misses. Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. And the second free throw, good. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. An easy 2 points on the layup. Olynyk's got his first points in this one.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
And they pick up 2.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. For 3, Barrett hits it from 3-point range. Barrett's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Calathes, still scoreless. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good, Antetokounmpo.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Out to Barrett. On the wing, Murray. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
With great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Down low, the 9-foot shot, and the bank shot is good. He's got 8.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
The teardrop falls in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the... Officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Up. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their heads. You want guys like that on your side.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Pass to Clark. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Brooks to take the lead. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 9 points for Brooks.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thank you, David. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Olynyk finds Murray. Miles sets a screen for Murray. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Coathis passes to Papanikolaou. Over Barrett. Off the left rim and out. 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Now here's Murray. He's tightly guarded. Here's Lyles. And the rejection by Giannis. .157 left in the fourth. Wow, Giannis with a strong finishing shot.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Antetokounmpo's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Shot, high post. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. To the inside. Here's Giannis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Antetokounmpo's got 30 points.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's Giannis taking flight.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It falls!
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he is unable to get the second one. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Tries from 16. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Puts up a deep 3. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here you go.
R.J. Barrett is out there with Lyons. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Murray, and it's Olynyk in at center.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame. And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on.
In 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points in the quarter.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Fires top of the key. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Murray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
The jump hook. Over to the wing. Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Kalathis. He's covered by Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
So it's the visitors now. They trail by 7. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They escaped with a victory, although they needed it. All right, David, thanks so much. That's it, folks. The NBA regular
tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the five-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Wagner. Releases. Cans it with nobody near him.
But you go back to the fundamentals. Franz Wagner calls for the screen and gets himself some space.
Here's Baberovic, defended by Wagner. Fades away, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Back to Schroeder, and the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game. Osman, he's checked in for Şengün. Outside Schroeder. Wagner on the wing. 17 points in his last outing. 5 on the clock. Here's De Silva. And a missed layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Osman. Here's Larkin. Here's Baberovic. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Osman. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's De Silva. Outside Schroeder. Now here's Wagner. He's guarded closely. Here we go. 2 games left before postseason action. Let's take a look at the possible field. You take a look at the home team. The season is winding down. They sit 9th on the outside looking in currently. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Larkin. Sweet little floater.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Back to Schroeder. Here's Wagner. That one falls. Wagner's got his second bucket of the night.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
To the right side. Here's Baberovic, defended by Wagner. And Baberovic gets it to go. Baberovic has gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Here's Wagner. The 15-footer is good.
Get into that mid-range bag mode. Wagner happy to make that work.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Larkin with the bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And here's Schroeder. Still without a bucket. From the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Well, Schroeder with that look in his eye wanted to get that back.
That shot missing.
Unbelievable. He blew that look, guys. No clue what went wrong there.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Leading by 3, and we'll get... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
They set the pick. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Here's Korkmaz. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Bonga in at the 2 guard. Here's Şengün. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
Şengün, the screen. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
.11 feet out, and he hits it.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Closed the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. Really left him alone that time. He's got 5.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Pass to De Silva to the left side wing. Here's Bonga. Washington outside. Here's Korkmaz. In his last outing, 8 points for him. The shot's good.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
1:56 left in the second. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Wagner. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Wagner for 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
That's about trusting your instincts, knowing when the shot he wants to take is there and taking it in the catch and shoot. Mr. Wagner.
Pass to Baberovic. Over Wagner. And Baberovic gets it to go. Baberovic has got 6 points. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Outside Schroeder. Wagner with a screen. Jacks up a 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Larkin. Nice open look, but it's no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Wagner with it. He's got 7. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the home team. Thanks, as always, for
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you look at Franz Wagner, what a contribution.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. He's got 9.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
Here's Larkin. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Here's Schroeder. And he converts the layup. Schroeder's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
About a minute played here in the second half. And he makes it. Larkin's gotten 4 this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside Schroeder to the left wing. Pass to De Silva. Let's go with a three. Sinks the tray. De Silva's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Here's Larkin. 9 points in the game. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
It's hauled in by Babarovic.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Covered by Schroeder. The shot no good. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Wagner. Fires it from 18. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Wagner's got 11.
Well, you don't often see Wagner exploit the defense in the mid-range, but he understood this is where it will work for me right now.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month.
Both teams are very disruptive defensively. They challenge ball handlers, roam the passing lanes, and basically create havoc.
Pass to Osman. Here's Larkin. We've got 1:23 left in the third. He can't get it to go. Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. For the tie. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 7.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. That one goes in. Larkin's got 9 points in the quarter. Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Down low. Wagner. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And we wrap up the third. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Wagner. He's out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's De Silva in at the small forward. Shot clock at 5. Right at the free throw line. Osman with the bucket. Osman's got his first points of the night.
Şengün makes that read so well. He knows exactly where everyone is on the floor.
Here's Washington. Korkmaz pulls it in. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, BA, and there's a chance to extend that right here.
Pass to Şengün. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Larkin, covered by Schroeder. Deflected.
Wow, twice on the pipes from Dennis Schroeder. Woohoo!
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And it's Wagner missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to Larkin. Lets it go from deep. That's his 4th miss out of 10 attempts. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Now Schroeder. Here's De Silva. Outside Schroeder to take the lead. On target from range.
Dennis Schroeder has proven historically he is unafraid in big moments, and he delivers big time.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Don't you love that a young player like Franz Wagner so willing to deliver in the clutch? Wow.
A minute 31 left in the 4th. To halt the run. And he can't get that one. Gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. To the inside. Schroeder passes to Wagner. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Wagner's got 9 points now in the 2nd half. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
At 6'9", Franz Wagner is a great option late. That size allows him to get a good look under pressure. Wow.
Pass to Baberovic. Şengün with it. Here's Larkin. Şengün, a screen on Schroeder. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. To the middle, Baberovic. Money! What a beautiful shot! Brings it within 3!
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Pass to Larkin. Launches it. It's rebounded by Wagner, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. The visiting club takes the win on the road. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always
Top-tier basketball here tonight, Clark. Both of these teams riding a hot streak.
Yeah, I think this might be a bit of a litmus test game, Kevin, in some ways. Put that confidence of a winning streak from both of these teams to the test a little bit here.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Giannis outside. 5 to shoot. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, there's really nothing you can do defensively. Giannis Antetokounmpo is just a long, wily, strong, attacking, skilled player.
Can't get it to fall. That one, no good. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career. Jokic showing his mid-range talent this time, dynamic with the ball all over the floor.
Giannis with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Jokic. D right on him. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the left side wing. Pass to Giannis. Nice move. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Jokic. Lets the 3 fly. Giannis grabs the miss. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Giannis is doubled. Here's Kalathis. The layup is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here's Bogdanovich. 11-point game his last outing. Here's Teodosic. Back to Bogdanovich. The 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
He lobs it up. Great communication on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Showing off his inside game, Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
And he drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
A three ball. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team. And
a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Leading by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Teodosic out there with Topic. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Jovic in at the power forward. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. From deep. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Jokic with it. Antetokounmpo defending. Jokic draws the double. Here's Jovic. He has yet to score. Pass to Jokic. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Jokic, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
Even when you try to lock him up, Jokic finds a way. What a nice, delicate touch from him.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look here at the visitors. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. They're in 5th place. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Giannis rips it down.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs. A Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26. This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Crafty move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Drives to the hoop. Jovic, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Pass to Kalathis. Here's Papanikolaou. Giannis' double. 4 on the clock. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
To the middle. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
15 seconds left in the first half. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And we've finished one half of basketball. Leading by 7. And a chance now to... All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy looks, Shaq.
Yeah, the only way to...
And now let's see. Thanks for spending half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Pass to Jokic. Launches a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. 5 points in the game.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Kalathis. From down in the low post, it goes. Kalathis has got his second basket. Pass to Jokic. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Missed inside. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Releases. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Kalathis. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Outside, Bogdanovich. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo stretching the floor with the three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Jokic, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Put that bucket in no time at all.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Milutinov, Antetokounmpo defending. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. No good with the triple. Gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Kicks it out to Giannis. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Second shot opportunity. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Buries it from three-point range. Bogdanovic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And we've reached the end of the third. Leading by 9. Don't go anywhere. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Teodosic in at the 1 spot. Connects from three-point range. Teodosic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Dorsey. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Now Dorsey. Shot clock at 3. It doesn't go for him. Doing extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Good work there as it goes. Jovic has got his first 2 points.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He has decided it's the right time to talk. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Pass to Papanikolaou. Down low. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Here's Jokic. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Bogdanovic has got 9 points now in just the second half. Pass to Kalathis. Here's Papanikolaou. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Tries from 10, and he knocks down the jumper. Antetokounmpo has got 23 points.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, continues to flesh out his jumper over time. I mean, you have to at least try to get a hand in his face when he's rising up from there, but that's much easier said than done.
Pass to Jokic. There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Papanikolaou, the pass to Coathis. Here's Antetokounmpo. The baseline jumper goes down. He's got 25.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
This one for 3. Coathis grabs the board.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
.44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Giannis. Baseline try, and it's in off the backboard.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
He had a nice open look right there.
Good find from Jokic. Fantastic at getting that rock to teammates on time, on target.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. They get the rebound. Giannis kicks to Papanikolaou. And so they get the victory here at home. It was a much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this
Style of play, these teams are very similar.
Well, Brian, look, there's great shooters on both sides, and it's really tough to stay connected to those guys defensively because of how much they stretch the floor with their incredible shooting range.
Going to put a lot of stress on the defense, these two. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Jamal Murray. Trey Lyles is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the one.
This is the kind of playmaker Barrett is capable of being. Perfect use of the screen and roll.
Pass to Baberovic. Şengün with it. Over Olynyk, and Şengün gets it to go.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket. So let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. B.A.?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Knocks it down from distance.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
Barrett passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he goes in for the dunk.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Pass to Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and in on the layup. Şengün's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Picked by Murray. And here's Olynyk. Pass to Barrett. Count that one. Barrett's got 7.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Here's Larkin. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Murray from outside drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Şengün. Here's Larkin. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. To the wing on the left. Olynyk against Şengün. That one goes. Count it. Şengün's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, he knew he had to put that shot up quick. And a great job by Şengün to save the possession.
Left side Olynyk. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Brooks from outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Here's Korkmaz, covered by Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Here's Larkin. And it falls all over the rim and in.
And even though it wasn't a great screen, he found a way to create some space.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Murray looking around. And they double up Murray. Outside for Dort. And here's Clark for 3. The shot comes out. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Leading by just 2. Stay with us now. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Here's Baberovic. Brooks defending. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
We've got Lugens Dort. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Brooks, the pass to Alexander-Walker. Dort for 3. Hits the trifecta. So Dort's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triples. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Baberovic. Up and over Brooks. Baberovic can't get it to go.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
The floater. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up, and in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Pass to Barrett. There's the triple. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
From 8 feet away, jump shot is good that time. Şengün's got 8.
And there's a physicality to Şengün's game. He's not scared down low at all.
Outside Olynyk. Pass to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Olynyk. The floater. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. They double him with Olynyk. Here's Korkmaz. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Dort's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
For 3, Osman with the bucket.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
The visitors with the ball. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Wiggins. Right side Barrett. And he gets it to go. 12 points for him.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
Here's Larkin, defended by Murray. Larkin no good. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Murray passes to Barrett. The shot misses. Got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Larkin. Here's Babarovic. Şengün in the post from 7 feet. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Şengün's got 10 points. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense, paging the defense.
Let's shift gears now. Glad you could join us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And it's in there. Shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Trey Lyles is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Murray's shot is good.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Into the lane. 6 on the shot clock. And the first one at the line is good. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it could even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. They've got Kelly Olynyk, R.J. Barrett out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Murray in at the 2. For 3, Barrett. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shai playing big inside.
Yeah, he came flying in right there. Gilgeous-Alexander on cleanup duty.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
You take a look at Şengün, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Not just a low post threat, Olynyk is also capable of doing damage with his jumper.
Pass to Baberovic. Şengün, a screen on Barrett. Here's Baberovic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Olynyk finds Barrett. And with All-Star Weekend approaching, let's see what's going on in the West. You take a look at the home team. So far, this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence. Pass to Larkin. Over Murray. Connects on the foul line jumper.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Barrett. 4 on the clock. Count it. Barrett's got 14 points.
You gotta like the quick decision-making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch.
They set the pick. Here's Larkin. Clark grabs the board.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Now Barrett. He's got 14. Fires it from 18. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, never let the moment speed him up. Barrett stayed within himself with a little time remaining.
Up in time. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
A huge...
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Up one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Lou Dort. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Pass to Osman. Inside. It's 7, no good. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Both teams deciding to change it up. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Out to the wing. Pass to Larkin. This one for 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Murray passes to Lyles. Here's Olynyk, defended by Şengün. The 3, Barrett. No good on the shot.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Larkin. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. To To win the drought, Larkin with the bucket.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Pass to Şengün. Over Olynyk, and Şengün gets it to go.
A monster bucket from Şengün. This team needed those points.
1:25 left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
The vet stepping up. Kelly Olynyk ready in these key spots.
To the inside, Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. The teardrop. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
Şengün against Olynyk. And there's a pick. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Murray. Launches a three. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Rebounded by Lyles. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They have to feel good about this. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for